Hey YouTube, it's me, Winner, and hey, it has been a long time uploading anything, especially hearing my voice and all. Hope it isn't too bad. But anyways, today I'm making my first actual, proper video that isn't like outdated Roblox videos, which I mean, some of them have gotten a lot of views like one of my older videos which got like 46,000 views, which is, if you ask me, is pretty impressive. But today we're going to be talking about this new Sonic game called Sonic Blitz, which is this mobile game that's coming out eventually. I don't really know when, but it has some leaks that we're going to look today, and yeah, we'll see. Now, to start off with these models that I saw, immediately you will probably realize their very unique features on their lower halves. Well, this is because the person who opened the models in Blender kind of messed around with the models themselves, adding missing textures and stuff, and decided to add that as like a joke. And later on, their friend screenshotted the images, and eventually they went viral and spread over Twitter. And no, I am not calling it X. That is a ass name. Anyways, by now you're probably excited to see these classic characters return in all their shiny new 3D models like Mighty and Ray. But wait, there's even more good news. As you might have heard, we'll be getting characters that aren't just from the classic era, but from other parts of the Sonic multiverse, such as the comics like Archie and IDW, Sonic Boom, and some other cartoons like Sonic Underground. Now that we got more of the base information, some side stuff out of the way, we can start talking about the models in depth. Right now, you'll see on the screen of all the quote-unquote confirmed characters that aren't really confirmed, these are leaks after all, of all the characters that are going to be in the game that aren't the main cast, like, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Shadow, those kind of people. And these characters are going to obviously be in the game. And credit to at Blue Wolf Blitz for the compiled image. I'll link their Twitter in the link below, obviously. So for our first model we'll be looking at is Speedy from Tails Sky Patrol, which I'm gonna be honest is a choice, to be honest. I'm gonna be honest, I totally forgot about this dude's existence. I mean, his 3D model looks pretty great, despite the big boner in his pants.
Hey, yo!
But that's besides the point. And yeah, I don't really have much to say about him. I mean, he has a blaster, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Cause like, let's be honest, ain't nobody gives a fuck about like this dude at all. Okay, finally onto a character more people give a fuck about, like me. Mighty the Goat. Like, seriously, it is so good to see him in like 3D. Like, seriously, like the blue eyes and everything. It's just good to see him in 3D. Like, me personally, I've read some of the Archie comics, and they gave like some of the classic characters, modern design, and one of them was obviously Mighty, and he had blue eyes and was overall pretty cool. And later on, for some reason, he had like round boots and gloves. For some reason, they were all right. But the point is, seeing Mighty in 3D, it's pretty cool, and he looks, pretty good overall. And I like how he looks a lot like Sonic in a way, because first of all, they're in the same series. Second of all, they're both animals that can curl up into balls. And third of all, Mighty is basically just a reskinned version of Sonic. Well, at least in Knuckles Chaotix he was, which probably is, a part of the reason why he looks similar to Sonic. But also a nice detail I noticed was like the top of his like muzzle is like curved, which I wish the Sonic model had, but eh. Next model we're gonna be talking about is Knack the Weasel, or I like to call him Fang the Sniper, which sounds a lot cooler, like says Knack the Weasel. I'm gonna be honest, that shit is so lame. But like the point is, his model, you know, is pretty good. It's similar to Mighty's, where it just takes the classic design and just like makes him all lankier and just gives them blue eyes, which I find funny. They both have blue eyes, but it fits with their design. But my critiques with the design of this model is, I don't know, I just wish they like changed up like Max like weird like, I don't know what you call it, a boot or something. Like, what is that? Like, I wish they like changed that up. Like, it looks so weird. Like, me personally, I would have preferred if it was like a cool like cowboy boot or something. Cause like, I don't know, it just looks off in a modern design. The next models we're gonna talk about is for characters we don't have models for yet. But in my defense, I really want to talk about this because, like, Sonya and Manic, like, I'm gonna be honest, when I saw that, that caught me completely off guard. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I grew up with the show. It was pretty mid overall, but that theme song, though, 10 out of 10. But, like, I don't know, I have a soft spot for that show, and seeing these characters in any, official Sega media is pretty cool if you ask me. Alongside with all these other characters like Cosmo, Sally, and random bear from Sonic Rush. Alright, I don't know who invited bro, but alright. But the point is, I'm just happy to see some of these obscure characters get some, recognition in some way. Because, like, like, for example, Pseudo Sonic, like, huh? Like, I gave it to you, like, nobody remembers Pseudo Sonic. Like, he's literally generic robot number, like, 55. Like, he's pretty lame, but, like, the point is, it's nice to see these characters, get a knowledge in some way, Even if I personally don't really care about some of these characters, like him and him, but like, the point being, I just hope these characters get added as like DLC for like, that new Sonic racing game. Like, that would be so hype. But I don't know, I guess we'll wait and see or something. Well, that's all I've had to say about these models, and again, I have to say thank you to any of you who took the time out of your day to, click on the video, let alone watch all the way through, however of you actually did that. And even if you, watched this video a bit, like, placed it in the background while doing chores or something like that, again, your support means so much to me. And I'm still new to this style of making YouTube videos, as you can probably tell and hear, because some of the audio got like glitched or corrupted, and I had to like awkwardly like do them again. But like, again, thank you to anybody who made it all the way through. Your support and potential likes and subscribership or whatever it's called means so much to me. I thank all of you so very much, and I hope all of you guys have a great day and a great summer, and I hopefully will see you guys very soon.